America's credit card debt just hit $1.25 trillion. Higher than 2008, the banks aren't panicking. Why? Because the system is working exactly as designed. Meet Marcus. $500 on a credit card. Checks it every 3 days. Marcus is 34 now. $12,000 across 2 cards and a car loan. Hasn't read a statement in 6 months. So what changed? Nothing. Except one thing. Marcus didn't become comfortable. He was made comfortable.
Hello, welcome everyone to my channel. Today we will create this amazing MagnatesMedia-style documentary animation in Adobe After Effects using the easiest step-by-step method. This style of documentary animation is much easier to create than you might think. All the assets used in this tutorial are available for free in the description below. If you like to support the channel, you can also get the complete premium asset pack on my Patreon for just $3. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Also, we will need a new composition. In composition setting 1920 by 1080p, or frame rate is 30, duration is also 30 seconds. Now we will add a background and scale up, or also we will need a USA president picture and scale up. So both are files I will give you in description for free, or you can also buy this file on my description on my Patreon page. So add a President Trump, also scale up or down as you want, and set in this main comp. You can follow all my settings in this video. Add a tint effect and go with the red. Also follow my setting. Let's keyframe on amount of the tint, it's 100, or now let back on the starting point and add a 0. Also ease in the both keyframes. Now add all 3 credit card picture to create a separate card animation. Also we will need a 15-second animation, so create a new composition to separate card animation. Add the card in composition and open rotation settings. And set the rotation is -90 and down the scale. You also follow the my all setting in this composition to try this method to create a amazing animation. Set all 3 credit card equally or same scale setting and same in rotation settings. Also we will do next, add a anchor point or set all 3 layers the same anchor point in same place. So what we do, we will select a anchor point cursor, pan behind tool, and select the anchor point on down here. We will set the anchor point on the bottom of the card. Also you can follow my settings. And what we do, we will add a keyframe or select all the keyframe and press F9 to much smooth animation results. So I will set in this composition according to my usage or in my settings. You can also follow my setting or create your own if you want. Also you can, if you support this channel, so go on Patreon and check out, link in description. Now our code animation is ready. Also we will add a drop shadow for more depth. In drop shadow I will go with opacity with 90 or softness is with 50, and copy the drop shadow and place the both layers. Also you can follow my settings. Now here in the main comp we will add this composition in code animation composition is set behind the Trump image, and also follow my settings or create your own if you want. Let's open animation composer and add a motion preset. It's called a Gaussian blur plugin. It's a free for After Effects. You can easily download from Google or I will be link in description. So this plugin is mostly used in After Effects working in 2024, 2025 or 2026. If you have a variant 2021, 2020, 2022, so this plugin is cannot be work. So don't be sad, it's not a big thing. Now what we'll do next, we will add a USA flag, and also we will add a key light effect, and in color screen color we will drop the dropper tool and in the screen, so we will remove the green screen. Also we will set the opacity is 30 and set according our main comp. Now we will need another composition to create a dollar animation. So what we will do, we will open the composition setting also and create another comp on 10 seconds, and also import the dollar image. So it's a plus 90 I think, yeah, rotation is plus 90. So add a duplicate from both tool mode layers, shift and press shift and control D to duplicate here. Also I will set here, so need what we will do, we will select all the three anchor point and select the bottom of the dollar image. If you press Ctrl D, it's a duplicate for all your layers, so it's a shortcut. And now we will add a keyframe, and in the 5-second we will add another keyframe and also set our according to main comp. Now it's looking very smooth and good. Or what we will select all the anchor keyframes or press F9 or ease in. It's a very smooth combination and it's giving a very good result. Also we will add a drop shadow, and in drop shadow I will go with the opacity with 90 or softness with 50, no, softness with 90 or distance also 5, and copy here to paste all the remaining layers. In main comp, we will add a dollar animation layer and set the according to our settings, and you can also follow my settings. So I will try one thing. It's dollar animation. I will go with playing with opacity, but it cannot be giving me a good result, so I will go with the full opacity. So you can also playing with the opacity, come down or up, what the result he will provide it as you want. So it's good according to my comp. I will set here. Now let's create a 3D camera. So first of all, we will add all the layers, convert into 3D, and add a camera. The camera is one node camera or 50 millimeter. So also we will add another null object and convert null into 3D and parent camera into null 1. In my case, it's showing null 6 because I will working a lot. Okay, you can see comp 1. So all the cameras in add null in comp 1. So you, in your case, it's a null 1. So you assume that it's null 1. Okay, not null 6. Also, we will add a keyframe like me. You can also follow my setting in position keyframe on 4 second. Also in and with starts we will zoom in. So it's giving a very good result. Now we will add a America. We need a text. In case of zooming, if you see black screen in any place, you can also main our comp our background, zoom in background, so it's solved. Also we will text and add a drop shadow with opacity 90 and softness is 90, and I will convert into 3D. And now then I will convert into 3D, he will go on. You can see this handles I can pick here. Also you can control all the text, all the layer in this handles. So also you, when he is main comp, show in main comp, also zoom out. Also if you cannot, your handle cannot work, you shift you press control plus home, so this layer is come in the main comp. Also you can follow my graph settings. You copy all the graph setting or as you want. If you want, you create your own graph settings for looking more beautiful. Now you can see our text is visible, but I cannot see text on this main comp. I can see when it's come for 4 seconds, the text is gone. So what we will do, we will just select the text tool and drag the upward like this. My English is very weak, so I think you all will be understand the reason to create video in this English, because it's educational video, so I will want in the world, whole world watch to this video. So I think English is understand in whole the world, whole the universe. Now it's a good. In the 6th second we will add another keyframe and zoom in. This is my first video, so I know it's a lot of mistake, so I hope boys you can support me, you can motivate me in comment section. So now what we will do next, we will add a text animation according to our script. I think I will provided this script in assets. so you can also use the scripts. Also we have a voiceover in the scripts. Now what we will do, we will add a text and convert into 3D, and the font is used Poppins bold, and we will need all capital letters, not smallest alphabet. We need a capital letter. And in text animation we will press double T, so it's a capital letter. Also we will scale down and set the anchor point. Also convert 3D and set on this side. Also we will select the text animation and drop down behind the camera. What we will create next, we will need a gradient ramp. So add a gradient ramp and also follow my setting. I will go with this anchor point. One is behind up and one is down. Also we will go with some red color because its background, our tint color is red, so it's a good combination. Also you can try your own, so make a better results. It's a very beginner tutorial. I hope you all understand all the things. You can easily charge around $4 to $5 per minute in this type of documentary because it's a very beginner. But if you learn good in documentary like Magnet Media style, you can easily want $30 to $40 in per minute. Now add a deep glow on text, and in deep glow setting we will go with exposure 0.30 or radius 200. So our first part is ready, and let's animate our second part. So what we do, we will need a null to add another null object. In my case it's showing null 7. I will select null 6 to convert with and pair it with null 7. You can also, you have a, in your case, null 1 or null 2. Add null 1 to null 2. Okay, convert them. And also we will null 2. See my settings. So what null workings, it's basic. It's your null 2. First of all, our camera controller null 1, and now our null 2 is control our null 1. Now we will add a green screen grass, and also set this according to our now let's I will make a 3D. He will go on. So press Ctrl and Home. Also you can see this on the handler X, Y, Z. You can move from both this, and also we will press Ctrl plus Home and he will parent the main screen. Now we will add a bank, and is also with playing with the same settings. Now what we will do next, we will add a cloud video, and as you want a same setting, we will do both bank layer or grass layer. We will convert cloud into 3D, and also cloud is gone, so we will drag here in the main comp like this. And select the both 3 layers and drag the down up the camera. Also we will select both 3 layers and press Shift Ctrl and D to cut out and delete our first part. Now we will missing one thing. We will add a pillar on this animation because it's a very smooth when we add a pillar, and when we drag our pillar in main comp, we will also convert into 3D. Also we will set the resolution setting your quarter, so it's giving a smooth experience to PC. If you play with the full, so your PC is definitely lag. Yes, its pillar is good. Also you can follow my setting what I can do. Our part 2 is ready. We will just come in 10 seconds and zoom up. Now add another background to create a part 3, and also zoom in until it's gone. But first of all, you can might also be press 3D button to convert this layer into 3D, and it's a gone. So you can also control plus home and drag this anchor point if you want, and to the background is our home, and also set the background behind the camera. And now we will zoom in to according to my settings. Also you can follow my setting, or zoom in, you can zoom in until it's gone for our frame settings. So you can see it's a gone, it's cannot visible. So it's a, let's animate here. Now what we will do, we will add another camera, a null object, and it's called null 3. In your case, in my case it's null 8. So I will parent null 7 to null 8. You can also parent your null 2 to null 3. Also give convert null into 3D, and come into last keyframe in null 7. We will add a keyframe in same place on null 8, and also we will zoom out. And when we will zoom out, you can see it's our background, it's a gone, it's a visible. So it's uh, select the setting is minus 2000 on position keyframe, so it's visible in this main comp. So what we will create, first of all we will select all the layer on part 1 animation, and shift control and D to cut out here. Also press uh, select the both keyframes and press F9. Now we will need a man PNG according to our script. Add a boy PNG, convert to 3D and set into center. Also press Ctrl plus home or follow my settings. Now we will need a text animation like $500, or we will need a credit card image. So add a text animation and add a credit card image, set both in frame and convert into 3D, and also follow my settings. So according to our script, we can see it's a $500 on our debit card. So we will show in $500 to text animation, and in debit card we will also use the card image and set both in this right of the boy PNG. So it's a good. Also we will select both PNGs, both layer, and drag into behind the camera. Also we will giving into 3D, press the 3D icon and he will be gone. You press Ctrl plus home and he will appear on this main screen. But also we will playing with the handles X, Y, Z rotations. So it's a more control on your camera. So what we will do, we will see on this part. Also we will cut both layers on press Ctrl Shift and D, so he will cut out. We will need another text animation like 3 seconds, but in first we will add in animation composer same Gaussian blur in both layers. Also I will be provided the link in description, but it's work all the new variants of Adobe softwares like 2024, 2025 or 2026. If you using 2021 or 2022, don't be sad. You also in effect and preset use the Gaussian blur and playing with the keyframes. So now we will need another text or 3 days, but we will text on 3 days. But in the 3 it's a capital letter in alphabetical letter, but we will don't need a alphabetical letter, we will need a counting letter. So we will remove the 3 and add another 3. So and convert into 3D. Also he will be gone, and set this to home. Also select the layer and drag behind the camera. Also we will cut Ctrl Shift plus D. Now what we will do next, we will need a line animation. So let's see how to create. Simply go and select the pen tool. Also your fill is off and stroke is on, and remember no layer select. So pin and both in main screen, you can drag this and create this animation. Is very simple. Also it's 3D, so it's gone. So select this on set the main comp, and also we will add a trim path animation. Trim path animation is very easy. You can open the layer, shape layer, and add trim path. And trim path, open the trim path setting. Your end is 0. So yeah, it's a very smooth animation, you can see. Now what we will do next, we will need one more keyframe on our null 3. So in my case we will 14 or 16 seconds. We will just add another keyframe like a 15 second. We will add another keyframe and zoom in, so he cannot be stopped in one frame. Your video will be continue. Also add a drop shadow in both layers, so it's will be very good. Shadow opacity is 90, also softness 90, and copy this drop shadow and paste all of the layers. And now it's a very long tutorial. If I complete a full 30 seconds, it must be 1 hour plus. So I will come back another tutorial in next video. I hope everyone you can learn something new. Please subscribe and like this video if you like this. Also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, link in description, and join our WhatsApp community. We will provided a lot of free courses in our WhatsApp community. So see you in the next video. I hope you all enjoying this, and it's my first video, so I know it's a lot of mistake in English or in video creating. So I hope boys you can support me. I will see you in next video. Goodbye.
America's credit card debt just hit $1.25 trillion. Higher than 2008, the banks aren't panicking. Why? Because the system is working exactly as designed. Meet Marcus, $500 on a credit card. Checks it every 3 days. Marcus is 34 now. $12,000 across 2 cards and a car loan. Hasn't read a statement in 6 months. So what changed? Nothing. Except one thing. Marcus didn't become comfortable. He was made comfortable.